POV. You predict Berry Avenue updates. Airport update prediction made January 26, 2024. Update released March 31, 2024. Sephora update prediction made April 14, 2024. Update released August 12, 2024. Vehicle revamp prediction made January 10, 2025. Update released February 23, 2025. Apartment revamp update prediction made July 24, 2024. Update released November 23, 2024.
We will be talking about the Berry Avenue High School revamp update. If this update does come out anytime soon, of course. I have seen this update request a lot in my comment section for a really long time, so I think it's finally time to kind of think about some things that I would envision if there were a revamp at the Berry Avenue High School. So of course, if this video seems like it is something that interests you guys, please be sure to keep on watching. So you guys, this high school has actually gotten a revamp a while ago. When the high school first came out into Berry Avenue, it was really different. I think we had like these letters over here. There were a few changes in the actual like high school, you guys, but after some time they did go ahead and revamp the high school into this interior right here, and I'm pretty sure that like for the most part the exterior was like basically the same. There might have been a couple of changes here and there, but I always remember the exterior kind of looking the same, but the interior was definitely different at some point when the game first came in, you guys. And honestly, I love the high school building, you guys. I feel like it looks so realistic. There are so many cute details in here that like just ties everything together, you guys. Like, look at this. So honestly, I just think that like for the revamp, we probably can get like updated furniture or maybe a like different floor plan, but also like maybe adding on some different like classrooms and stuff like that. Something I would actually like to see it would be like a stage in like the cafeteria or the gym or something like that, where we can like host like assemblies and like talent shows and stuff like that at the school, which honestly I feel like the gym, like as of right now, like with like the layout and stuff like that, the gym would actually work out pretty good for like assemblies and stuff like that, because we can actually have like people sit like up here, so we can see that happening in the gym or even in the cafeteria as well, you guys. I'm guessing like maybe on this side over here, but like probably trying to keep that space either like in the very front of the school, because that would just be like more convenient. And then I think something that would also be really cool is having another floor, you guys, because this building is like actually like pretty tall from the outside. We have a lot of like high ceilings and glass and stuff like that, but I feel like adding a second floor would be like pretty cool. That way of course we would have like more classes and more clubs and all of that to join. We actually have access to like almost every single class already. We have math, English, history, science, art, and then of course we have like this picture day, photo day, room area, which is literally so creative, you guys. But this is the dance room right here, you guys, and this is honestly a really cool room. This is like mostly giving like club, not so much like classroom, and I feel like it's something that would tie this room together that would be really difficult to do actually. It would be having mirrors, you guys. Maybe having mirrors like against this wall or having mirrors over here. I feel like that would be like really cool, but I just like don't know how mirrors work in Roblox. That would be a lot to do, so maybe for the revamp we can have this room upstairs if there is a second floor coming for the revamp. Maybe the dance room and some more of the clubs can be upstairs, like at the end of the hall, and then towards the middle of the hall we can have a lot more of our classrooms and other major courses over there. And then of course we can expect to have our lockers up there as well, you guys. That would literally be so much fun. I feel like the blue color is like really cool, and I feel like maybe also having them functional as well, so being able to open them, being able to decorate them. A lot of items probably would come in to this update as well, so like school items, maybe like tape, pencils, eraser, pencil cases, backpacks, lunch boxes, stuff like that we can expect. Maybe even for this update they would give us the opportunity to color our Stanley cups and water bottles to make it more customizable, you guys, so that would be so much fun. And then of course on the second floor we can expect to have another set of bathrooms, and the bathrooms are like pretty cool as well. It depends like what they're kind of going for. There are some things that we can do to make the bathrooms more modern. Also, this doesn't like have to come out with the school update, but I feel like this would be really cool, like just in general, having like the functional vending machines, you guys. That would be really cool. Even if they just like put out water bottles or like juice boxes or, you know, stuff like that, or even a vending machine that like gives out school supplies, you guys, that would literally be so much fun. Oh my goodness, guys, that'd be so much fun. Also, like honestly, for the school update, we honestly have a lot of the things already. The main thing that I would like to see it would be a stage where we would have our assemblies and talent shows and get-togethers and stuff like that at the school. And then also just like having a lot of the things to be functional, like the water dispensers, the lockers, the vending machines, stuff like that. So that is like basically it, you guys. We honestly have a lot with this school already, and I just love how like we have so many different classes and the details in every single class, you guys. Like the posters, are you serious? Like it is literally so cool, you guys. I think also when the game first came out, we were able to write on the boards, you guys. I might be thinking of a different game, but I'm pretty sure that when Berry Avenue first came out and we had the old high school, we were able to write on the board. And I'm thinking of this because when Berry Avenue first came out, I was working as a teacher, you guys. Okay, so I was working as a teacher in Berry Avenue, and I'm pretty sure that we were able to write on the boards and stuff like that. So probably like having some kind of system where maybe it can work out, that would be kind of like a difficult, to be honest, to like make sure that things stay appropriate. But I don't know, you guys, it is still like really cool either way, you guys. But definitely bringing in some more of these posters, or maybe being able to like do your work and actually put your work up on the wall and all of that would be a super fun, you guys. And then also having some more jobs as well. I feel like having a janitor job would be really cool as well. Of course, we have like the teachers, the principals. Video, we will be talking about what if Berry Avenue had a Sephora on the map. So I am so excited. A Sephora slash Ulta is like the most highly requested store to actually be in the Berry Avenue mall if there is a mall update coming to Berry Avenue. With that being said, I want to go ahead and talk about this Sephora, you guys, because this Sephora can be located anywhere, not just in a Berry Avenue mall. It can be anywhere on the map. So let's talk about some things that we want to see in this Sephora, you guys. Just like I was talking about, you guys, that this Sephora can be anywhere on the map, all right? And Sephora like branding and like building is like really cute. There's like black and white stripes, and like it's just like really modern and like simple. But like when you see a Sephora building, you know that it is a Sephora building. We still don't know where the location of the shopping mall may be if one were to come to Berry Avenue, but we do have a lot of empty buildings, you guys. So we are starting to believe that one of these buildings will turn into a shopping mall. But at the same time, they did expand the map a bit for the airport. So it's just like, y'all, the shopping mall can honestly be anywhere. It can even be near over here. If a Sephora were to come to Berry Avenue, it can even be somewhere in one of these plazas as well. It does not have to be just in the shopping mall. Or the Sephora can also be somewhere like near the beach by the spawn or things like that. So keeping in mind, I think because of like copyright and things like that, I don't think the Sephora is going to look exactly like the one that is in real life, but maybe, you know, some similarities and stuff between the two. We have like this mini plaza over here, and this plaza has been the same basically since the game released. The only thing that has been changing in this space is the grocery store. We have begun like renovations and stuff in the grocery store, but this is the food market right here, and there actually are like empty buildings right here as well. So maybe, you guys, we might have like a laundromat, because a lot of the times a laundromat is located in a plaza, you guys. So we might have a laundromat, or maybe a Sephora, or even an Ulta like located here. Like see over here, you guys, it's like a more like bigger space, like building and stuff like that. And then also it's like by the daycare, so you can go ahead and take your kids to the daycare and then run over to Sephora really quickly to get you some makeup, you guys. But this is what the building looks like, you guys. It is empty. There's nothing going on in the actual buildings that have these doors and stuff, so you can just, you know, go ahead and add like a little bit of like a Sephora or Ulta or something like that. When it does come down to the interior of the Sephora, you guys, like Berry Avenue is just so good with their interiors. I don't even know how the actual thing would be displayed. Once again, I'm not sure if they're going to like kind of mimic the real Sephora in real life, or if they're going to add their own take on it as well. Let's say if they are like mimicking the Sephora in real life, you would be able to like buy makeup. So maybe like kind of like Fenty Beauty, where they have like the cylinder makeups and things like that, and like the shades. They would have a range of like skin shades that you can choose from and things like that. And then we also already have the beauty blender in the game, you guys. So if I head over to items and I search up a makeup, you guys, we already have the beauty blender. A quick little update that they can do for the Sephora is have the beauty blender available in different colors as well. We can have the beauty blender available in like pink and black and blue and purple, like white, things like that. So that is really cute. And we also have the makeup brushes as well. Let me search up brush. One thing that they can do as well is like have different shapes of the brushes. And this one is more like a I guess you can say like bronzer, like blush brush. You like put it like on your cheekbone. So maybe for the other brushes, they'll have like other animations, and you'll be able to like do your eyebrows. You'll be able to do your mascara, like highlighter, things like that. And as of right now, we don't have any skincare products also. So you guys already know that it's gonna bring in some skincare products. That's what I have to say for the makeup. I think that is like what they might end up doing. You would be able to choose from foundations and concealers, and also like beauty blenders, makeup brushes, and things like that. But when it does come down to the skincare, you guys, I feel like skincare is like the biggest update that a lot of players want as well. We'd probably end up getting drunk elephant items. Let's actually spawn a house, you guys. I don't feel like driving all the way over there right now. Let's go ahead and spawn a house. We have to spawn one of the houses that actually have one of the most recent like skincare items updates. I know that this house most definitely has some drunk elephant items, you guys. This is the newest house that we have. So beautiful, by the way. Let me head upstairs into the like master bedroom, which was like over here. And if we head into the bathroom, you guys, look at this child. This is the like little skincare line that we have available in two of our houses, I believe. This is the Drunken Elephant brand. Honestly, I don't know too much about the brand, but apparently it is like very popular because it did make it into Berry Avenue. We have all of these different skincare steps that we can use on our day-to-day routine, but unfortunately we can't actually pick them up and put them on our face. This Sephora update will actually allow us to like actually use the makeup products, use new brushes, things like that, and things like that, chat. So also they kind of already started us off because we already have the jade roller. Let me search that up as well. We already have the jade roller, you guys, and this is used when you are doing your skincare as well. I'm not sure what step you're supposed to use your jade roller on, but we do have the jade roller already. And we also have the face sculpting tool. Okay, let me actually find that one really quickly. We got this during our December update. This is the face sculpting tool. So cute, you guys. The animation is literally on point. Like, oh my goodness, you guys, so cool. So when it does come down to the skincare products, we would probably be able to have the jade roller and the face sculpting tool available in like different colors as well. Or maybe you'll be able to change the colors, like how we can change our suitcases and our carry-ons from the airport update. I want to go ahead and talk about the little like, you know, like shopping stuff, you guys. I did talk about this in my last video, but you'd be able to like have like shopping baskets and things like that. Maybe you can have like carts and things as well, but I feel like a lot of people have like the shopping baskets instead of carts because you're not really buying that much makeup and stuff. It's usually not that many products that you're buying to like actually fill up a cart. So with that being said, we would get introduced to some shopping baskets. So very excited, you guys. And last but not least, you guys, I want to talk about the ability to try on the makeup. If I head over to a clothing store, I actually just passed one, child, but let me head over back to the spawn by a clothing store. When I say like try on makeup, I'm thinking like eyelashes, maybe lipsticks, eyeshadows, highlighters, things like that. In one of these clothing stores, actually in both of these clothing stores, you can put on clothes. So over here, what am I wearing actually? I think I'm wearing these pants over here. So in order for me to get these pants, I went ahead, let me actually put on something different. I clicked on these ones. I clicked on wear. All right, so when you put it on, you actually are able to like wear the item. So when it does come down to the makeup, maybe it would have like the display of like eyeshadows, maybe eyelashes, highlighters, lipsticks, things like that in a range of different colors. Oh my goodness, y'all, I was thinking about it, and instead of like you trying on the makeup on your your face, because like in reality, like in the actual stores, you actually don't like put it on your actual face. You actually put it on your wrist. So maybe like if you are actually trying on the eyeshadow, lipsticks, things like that, maybe even like eyebrow powders and things like that, instead of putting them on your face, because like all of our avatars have different faces, right? So instead of putting it on your actual face, you would put it on like your arm or like the back of your hand or your wrist or something like that. And I feel like that would like kind of work out much better, because of that way they don't have to worry about interfering with other people's like Roblox like bodies and things like that. So amazing, you guys, amazing. And if you do want to try it on, that same icon will pop up like these ones over here. It would pop up to be something like this, and then you would click it and maybe you would have like blue eyeshadow on your face, or maybe you would have like sparkles on your face, or just something like that. And then also you would have access to like more makeup faces and things like that as well. If I head into avatar and I search up the face that I'm using, which is Mink Lashes, I believe. If I do Mink Lashes, this is like a whole bunch of like makeup faces that you can add onto your avatar. I'm using this one right here. This one is the Mink Lashes Cute Makeup Brown Skin Tone, honey. There's like a whole range of like colors and shades and things like that. So even though we just got introduced to more from our last update, we can probably add in some more, because there's always more being added onto the Roblox marketplace. So here are some lashes as well, you guys, that would be on display, and you'll be able to try them on to make sure that you actually like them. So ooh, look at these ones, you guys. They are so cute. Yo, your girl will be getting into the things that we already know about the airport that is like planned in quotation marks to be in Berry Avenue. So we already know, I have done tons of videos on my channel talking about this Berry Avenue airport that will probably be added into the game like any day now, which is so exciting. But you guys, it is time to actually dive in to the things that we probably already know that will be added, and other features that we could expect as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. The first thing that we can expect from this update is the ability to actually customize the suitcase that we already have in Berry Avenue. So let me actually head on to items really quickly. If I head on to items and I search up a suitcase, I'm pretty sure that all of you guys already know, but if I click on suitcase and we click on the actual suitcase, we actually already have a suitcase in the game, but it actually comes in one color, one style, you know, like, I don't know, you guys, I feel like we did have the suitcase from the time that the game was launched as well. So this was like a, you know, kind of default item that was already added. So I feel like because of that, with the whole airport update, this would be a chance to kind of update our current items and also add in some more suitcases. So we might get a more bigger one. We might get one that is like maybe made out of fabric. We might get a suitcase that has like maybe stickers on it. I don't know, but we probably would get an update with both the suitcases and also the duffel bags, I believe. If I go to bags as well, we do have this bag over here, and we are not able to customize this bag either. So just like how we're able to like change the color of like our cars and stuff, we would be able to change the color of like our suitcases, our duffel bags, carry-on bags, and things like that. So that is really exciting. I feel like this is like the most like thing that is like probably going to happen, because we don't want to like all pull up to the airport with the same exact suitcase. You know, we want to have like different, you know, things going on. So definitely expect different colors and designs for suitcases in Berry Avenue. The next thing that we can expect is another Game Pass / job. So you guys already know that in the last Berry Avenue update, we did receive the Create a Servers Game Pass, which is 200 Robux. When this airport update does come out, I feel that we would be able to actually fly planes, but of course, because of that, we would probably have to pay. So that would be, you know, more Robux being spent, but that would also be a Game Pass and a job. So you can like check on to Berry Avenue. There is a section where there is a briefcase, and you can choose what job you want to have. So when this update does come out, you'll be able to click like pilot or co-pilot, something like that. I feel like it probably would be like the most paying Game Pass. I feel like it would cost the most, because it takes a lot to develop a high functioning and working plane in like any game, to be honest. So that probably would cost a lot of money, but honestly, it's cool. Can you guys imagine being able to be your own pilot and like, I don't know, like just fly planes in Berry Avenue. That would be so cool. Also, if they don't make it a job, the planes would probably be automatic, and that would kind of like help others from like crashing into like random places. So if you don't want like a random plane landing on your house or something like that, there would be kind of like automatic plane systems where there's like a countdown. It would let us know when the plane's about to take off, how much time we have, things like that, and you could like sit like in the passenger of the plane and stuff like that to kind of experience the ride. There'll also be like, you know, cabins, first class, maybe even a second level on the plane as well. Oh my goodness, you guys, that is literally so exciting. So those are some things that you could expect when the plane actually does come out, and it just like kind of depends on the location as well, because it depends if the plane is going to take us into other games or islands, or if it's going to do both and also take us around different areas in the map, like maybe even come down by the houses. We don't know, you guys. That is another thing to expect for the new Berry Avenue update. The next thing that we can expect is within the actual airport, and that is another food industry. So I believe that if they do add on another food industry in the airport, it would kind of be like a duplicate of coffee house, where they would sell like maybe bagels, coffee, donuts, sandwiches, croissants, things like that, like quick little foods that you would normally get at the airport. So I feel like that would be exciting. There is a chance that like another coffee house or juice and smoothies would be added into the airport, so there would actually be like 2 juice and smoothies or 2 coffee houses that you can actually go to like get food from and stuff like that. I feel like there would be like another food industry that would kind of pop up after you like log in to the airport, and like after check-in and security and all of that, there would be like a whole like food industry while you're waiting on your flight and your plane to arrive. So that is really exciting. That also probably mean that new foods would be added as well, such as like crackers, bagels, as I was saying, and things like that. So exciting. The next thing that we could expect would be, I don't know, something that could work out in a mall as well, which are like escalators and elevators. So as you guys know, we do have an elevator in the hospital, and we also do have secret elevators on the top of the buildings in the town in Berry Avenue. I did do a video on that as well, so if you guys are interested, be sure to check those videos out. I'll go ahead and put that in the iCard above. But yes, you guys, there are actual elevators. I think there's like what, 3, 4, 2 elevators in Berry Avenue, and literally none of them work right now. So I think that when the airport does come out, either the escalators or the elevators would be added in, and they would actually be moving and working, and we would be able to actually use them to get from point A to point B, which is so exciting. And also, if the elevators were to work in the airport, that also means that the elevators were to work in the hospital as well. So that would be like a really big update, because we'd be able to like actually press a button. Oh, there's also an elevator in the apartments. I actually forgot about that, but there actually is elevators in the apartments as well, where you're able to pick what floor you want your apartment number or floor to be on. So yeah, that is really cool as well, you guys. That means that all elevators would probably start working up again, so that's really exciting. And also, it would be our first escalator in Berry Avenue, which is so exciting. I feel like we need to celebrate. Alright, you guys, and the next thing that we can expect from this new Berry Avenue airport update would be public bathrooms. Not only would there be public bathrooms, but there would be large public bathrooms, because a airport is a very large building. I feel like an airport is like probably like the largest buildings in like cities. Like, I really don't know, but an airport is really large. You are housing a whole lot of people. I feel like thousands of people. They are relying on you to get from point A to point B. They are relying on you to like travel the country and the world and things like that. So if there is an airport with a bathroom, it will be really large. So that might include like a family bathroom that has like maybe like those bigger bathroom stalls, and then also like the baby like changing bed area. That also mean that there would be like more sinks and like a wider mirror, more like stalls and things like that. You guys do know that we did get introduced to a like public bathroom in the high school. I think the high school has 3 or 4 stalls. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, they are working stalls. The doors open and close. There are only 2-3 sinks, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, there are a couple sinks and things like that, but that is like one of the public bathrooms that we do have in Berry Avenue. So that is really exciting, keeping in mind that these are basically predictions and theories that probably would be coming out to Berry Avenue when the airport update does come out. update that I do believe will be coming into Berry Avenue this year would be revamps to the cars. I know that we do have this one vehicle pack, you guys, and the cars look so realistic in that vehicle pack. I have one of the vehicle packs as well. I'm not sure which one it is exactly, but it has this car in it. If you guys like know which vehicle pack it is, it has that car in it. The interior of some of these cars looks so luxurious, so like realistic. Like, you guys, look at this car right here. The interior of this car is crazy, you guys. It looks so good. Oh my goodness, guys, it looks so cool. Like, the seats are like orange and like there's so many details. There's like lights and it's like, it's just amazing, you guys. Okay, so what I was thinking was that maybe for like a car like revamp, your car would be like more functional. So of course you would have the ability to open and close all of the doors, you guys. So the driver door would open, all the passenger doors would open, and then also the trunk would open as well. You're able to like place items into your trunk. You're able to put your groceries into your trunk. If you are doing a moving role play, maybe like you can put boxes and like furniture and stuff like that in your trunk. And then maybe even in the front of the top part of your car can like open up as well. That can also like introduce like a mechanic building, a mechanic job, something like that. And then maybe even like an animation for like pumping gas. So that would also enforce a place for the gas pump tank thingy to like open up. So yeah, you guys. And I feel like if there is like a car revamp update, they might actually kind of revamp the gas station as well and make that also functional. So you're able to like go inside, you're able to like get snacks, get drinks, get slushies, like, you know, like the typical like gas station. I do have a feeling that this update or these features may come out into the game, you guys, because Amberia did confirm that there will be a lot of revamps coming into Berry Avenue for this year of 2025. So that is number one, you guys. A car revamps make the cars more realistic, more interactable, you know, the doors open and close, the trunks open and close. So we will be doing a quick video about the Berry Avenue apartments and the building and updates that would be nice to actually have in Berry Avenue since we recently got a lot of updates to the new houses. One thing that me and my supporters found out is that when the update first came out, a lot of the new animations and features were actually not available in the apartments. So that actually led me to think, like, would there be some kind of like update to the apartments? Maybe there is something going on that is like kind of causing the updates to happen in the apartments to kind of like delay a little bit. Luckily, as of right now, we do have the bed animation and now in both the penthouse apartments and the regular apartments as well. Yay, those finally came into the game recently. I'm not sure the exact day. It might have been the 22nd. That ended up coming into the game, but as of right now, I don't think that we are able to wash dishes. And then also the computer animation, I don't think we have any computer animations in the penthouse apartment as well. So yeah, you guys, for today's video, I will be talking about some things that would be nice to have in Berry Avenue if there were an apartment update, of course. Also some ideas and some ways to actually go about a new update in Berry Avenue regarding the apartments. So of course, if that is something that interests you, be sure to keep on watching. Here we are at my penthouse apartment, and I'm going to run into the bedroom right now because that is the only laptop in this apartment. It's actually in the penthouse apartment, and if you sit at the computer in the penthouse apartments, there are no animations like at all. There's not the old animation, there's not the new animation. You just like sit on the chair like at the desk and stuff like that. So once again, if there were to be an update, all of these things would be updated and up to date with all the recent animations. And then recently, as I mentioned, we do have the bed animation, you guys. Oh my goodness, I love it, y'all. I love it. But yeah, when the update first came out, we actually did not have the bed animation, but now we finally have them in the apartments. And then also, if we head down to the kitchen really quickly, we are still unable to wash dishes in our apartment, you guys. I guess it is kind of like a good thing because, you know, we don't have to like wash dishes and stuff. But here we go, you guys. There is no option to wash dishes, but we can do the other things like wash hands, wash face, get water. Let me get some water right now. I actually kind of have an idea for like a future update, which kind of revolves around like new layouts and things like that, because this is a huge penthouse apartment, but I do feel like we could add a bit more to it. Once again, we only have like one desk in the whole penthouse apartment, which is in this bedroom over here. So if you need to use the computer, you have to come into like this room over here, which is the only room or the only like place with a desk and laptop in the whole apartment. Maybe even in the bathroom we can get some updates in there as well, like maybe the Drunk Elephant products or beauty products or other like skincare products and things like that. Maybe even updates to the shower and stuff, and then of course like the bed, because now they have like more like realistic beds where there's like realistic pillows and stuff like that. The actual layout of this apartment is not bad at all. I just think that there should be a couple more updates made, or maybe some more layouts available, because there are one layout for the penthouse apartments and then also one layout for the regular apartments. So I was kind of thinking that maybe for each floor, instead of having 2 apartments, maybe we have like 4 apartments, and every single floor would be like a different apartment layout. So maybe one apartment layout might be a studio apartment which has no bedrooms, and then another apartment layout can be like a 2-bedroom, and then another apartment layout could be a 3-bedroom apartment, and then of course some other like penthouse layouts, maybe just like one other penthouse layout or something like that. But yeah, this house honestly is not too like far back when it comes down to like trends and stuff. It is like pretty modern, but just with the recent changes at the Berry Avenue houses, you can tell like there's a big difference, like especially from the most recent house and stuff, and all the like newer modern houses, like they're like a lot more detailed. There are a lot more things going on, so I feel like it would be nice to actually incorporate that in the apartments, of course. But yeah, you guys, that is what I wanted to talk about for today's video. There has just been so many good updates coming in to the Berry Avenue houses and stuff, and I just don't want the apartments to be left out, because in my roleplay that I'm doing right now, I actually do live in a penthouse apartment. So yeah, I feel like it would be nice to actually get those updates and stuff like that. Ooh, let me look in the laundry room and see if we have like our vacuum. Oh, you guys, we don't have our vacuum or our mop in here either. For every single floor, or maybe for like every 2 floors or something, there'd be a new apartment layout and things like that. So yeah, you guys, something else that I was considering would be like maybe a gym or a laundromat in the apartments. Yes, we do have a washer and dryer in our apartments right now, but maybe there can be a role play of like, oh, you need to like go to the washer and dryer, or your appliances broke or something like that. And then of course a gym would be nice, because people who don't live in the apartments and also people who do live in the apartments can both access the gym. There can be an entrance for outside of the building and also inside of the building as well. Maybe for like the people who actually do live in the apartments, there would be some kind of like special pass or membership or something, like some kind of like discount or deal for those of the people that do live in the apartments. But that'd be like really cool as well. It'd be a good location to have a gym and stuff like that in the apartments, since these houses are getting all of these cool updates and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys, that is basically the ending of today's video. I just wanted to talk about the fact that a lot of the building and decorating style has changed a lot in Berry Avenue, so it would be nice to actually incorporate that in the apartments.